Hello, everybody. It's Slim.
And it's Blight.
That was the
Uh,
gayest intro we've ever done. I'm just gonna say.
just stop. Hey, it's Sam and Blight. It's story time. Let's tell some stories.
Gather round, children. Gather round.
Story time. All right, my turn. My story is gonna be about childhood, because childhood's all about making stupid decisions and kind of being somewhat offensive.
Really? Childhood? Because I'm an adult, and that is still the mantra of my life.
Well, don't get me wrong, it was fun as hell. I know I play video games constantly, and I'm the laziest fuck you can find in Massachusetts.
That is true.
As a child, I was outside a lot, believe it or not. Had a big yard, trampoline, rural Massachusetts. It was a blast. Oh god, I haven't played this deck in a while. So, one of the best games that we played that we made up was, I didn't know you then, so, we played rooftop dodgeball.
What do you mean? Rooftop? We played that when
What?
when we were in high school. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did make you guys play that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know
Well, for
that.
those of you who don't know what rooftop dodgeball is, you're missing out.
Which there's probably a lot of people out there who do. So please.
True. I will enlighten you. Oh my god, I just realized I picked the worst hand. Anyway, wow, this is nonsense. Rooftop dodgeball is basically, we had a bunch of kids on my shed roof while one person on the ground was throwing a ball at them, and it was army dodgeball. And so you lost a leg, you're hopping around with the one leg on a roof.
The shed roof's only like what, 10 feet tall, maybe.
Not even.
Yeah,
Maybe
not
7 feet.
yeah. So
But still, yeah, I mean, we've been playing that since we were like 10. So clearly my parents didn't care about me.
go and fall off that roof. It's fine.
Yeah, screw it. Okay, I have nothing I can do. This is wonderful. Another one. So, I remember one time I have a friend, Sean. It's his real name. I don't care about using his real name. He doesn't care.
That's good.
We made a rule that to get off the tree, like, no one ever won by throwing the ball because we were 10. Like, we were awful at throwing balls. So the rule was, after a certain amount of dodges, jump off the roof, run to the trampoline. It's on the other side of the yard. Last one there is the person who throws the balls. Easy as that.
Okay. All right. I don't remember this part honestly.
Yeah, you've only played it like once.
Yeah.
So, we made a rule that when you're jumping off the trampoline, feel free to use your arms and legs, even if you lost them. Okay? You know, land safely. But my friend Sean decides, he has no arms and no legs, mind you, to just flop off the trampoline, land right on his face. Right into the muddy grass. It had rained like 2 days before.
Let's say self-harm. It's the way to go.
Yeah, that's just, you know, childhood. We've also had other times where, you know, the ball goes in the woods, people hop the fence and get their nuts caught in the fence.
How did you just say that nonchalantly? You were just like, hey, people just got their nuts caught on the fence, whatever.
People outside in our part of the woods, it's crazy. There's nothing I can play. This is a nightmare.
It's not about the game, Justin. Tell a goddamn story. It's story time.
Have more Divine Shield. Yeah, that was, so they got nut catching, and trampoline games I think were the most fun. We invented a really offensive game called Helen Keller. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you really want to tell this one?
I do. It was basically tag on a trampoline, with trampoline small. So the person who was it had to close their eyes because Helen Keller was blind. But you can't imitate. You cannot imitate death.
Thank you for that. I didn't know why.
Hey, you know, young audience. You can't imitate death. And so what we did to just say, hey, this is death, was we just had them on their knees.
Gay.
Yeah, it was pretty gay. But I remember whenever it rained the day before or that day, there would always be a moat of water around my trampoline. So we'd always have to like maneuver and try to get to the trampoline without getting our socks and shoes just soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
But we were playing Helen Keller one day. It was about 4 of us. Buddy Mike was it, and he dives at my friend Tim. Tim lands on his knees and starts bouncing towards the edge. He tries to stop himself with the railing, but what happened was he actually he actually put his hands in between the springs and launched himself off the entire trampoline. Landed on a pole in the middle of the water.
What?
He didn't get hurt. He just had to go back inside and put on my clothes.
Wait, he landed on a pole? Like the pole was vertical, or?
No. The pole was horizontal. It was lying on the ground. But he landed on that in the water.
What?
Yeah, we didn't really pick things up.
Honestly, I'll say when you were a kid, you didn't care about safety. Safety was like number 10 on the list of things to worry about, behind curfew and what are you gonna eat today and what are you gonna get at Cumberland Farms.
You want to talk about safety? This is probably the least safe thing I've ever seen my friend Tim once again do. So Tim has a toaster oven. I mean, I'm sorry, he's a toaster. I have a toaster oven. Completely different worlds to those people, I guess. I don't understand it. He had no idea what the fuck was going on. I do show him how to use a toaster oven.
What is this contraption?
Exactly. So, kid friggin' he cooks a Pop-Tart. I just wanted a Pop-Tart. He likes them toasted, so I showed him.
Wait, what kind was it?
It was, I want to say strawberry.
Blue, dude. Honestly, blueberry toasted. Oh God.
Well, either way.
Clearly, you're not a fan of Pop-Tarts. If your reaction was just
No,
well, anyway.
I'm not a huge fan of Pop-Tarts.
That's ridiculous.
So
clearly, you're not American.
Clearly not. So the Pop-Tart was too hot for. He reaches in, touches it. It's hot. He can't grab it with his hand. So I'm like, okay, Tim, I'll get some tweezers or tongs or whatever you call them, and I'll get them out for you. He just looks at me straight-faced, just goes, wait, I have a better idea. Kid grabs the metal tray underneath the Pop-Tart, and it just starts to burn his hand.
Oh,
he just screams. He's like, ah! I was like, Tim, why did you do that? I didn't think it was going to be hot.
What?
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, like I said, being a child, safety number 0 on the list. That just doesn't matter.
It absolutely does not matter.
Or just a false understanding of thermodynamics.
We used to do the stupidest stuff.
Yeah, really, honestly. Dude, being a kid was sick. Honestly, being a kid was
Yeah,
sick.
being a kid was awesome. I mean, I had some anger issues in sports. It was unpleasant. I think those lasted until about 7th grade, maybe. Fucking fourth grade friendship tournament. I'll even tell you the town. It's in Bridgewater, Massachusetts.
Oh gosh.
It's we're facing Quincy.
Maybe.
Facing Quincy, and you know, it's fucking. We're in 4th grade, so no one actually plays well. But I have the ball, and I'm surrounded by 3 Quincy kids.
Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna back you up right there, buddy.
What?
Because I was the best field fairy of them all in my whole life. Oh wait, that's right, my whole life.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget it, dude. All right. Who's in the Hall of Fame for my high school?
You're not.
I'm not. You are correct. I was just testing your knowledge.
Anyway, so I have 3 Quincy kids surrounding me, and I start getting pushed from behind. And, you know, that should be just like a normal thing that just, you know, doesn't matter. But
it does.
It does in 4th
does.
grade. I
does.
turned around, kicked this kid square in the kneecap, shattered his fucking kneecap.
Oh, that is great. That is great. Really?
Ambulance had to come in the field. His kneecap was purple. It was a nightmare.
You shattered his kneecap?
I shattered his kneecap.
Is that your diagnosis, or?
Well, I don't know. His knee was all like purple and blue, and he had to get taken off in an ambulance.
You must have some strong toes.
I gotta tell you though, as a little kid not giving a shit, I was walking around. I'm like, my ankle hurts. Why isn't anyone asking about me?
Dude.
I mean, maybe I'm an asshole for that. But that's what I was thinking.
You got some strong toes, all right?
I didn't kick with my toe.
You got some strong toes. There's nothing wrong with that. You should have told him that kid's knees. Pff, pussy.
Oh man, it was just. It hurt like hell. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I used to tackle kids. God damn it, I just.
Being a kid was sick.
It was sick.
I guess, is that the moral of this story? Being a kid was sick?
Being a kid was awesome with no worries. Yes, sir!
I feel like we should... Oh, fuck off. I feel like we should explain our lingo. I'm from New England, the East Coast. Sick? I don't think...
Southern Massachusetts, if you will.
I don't think sick is a... Is that like a slang in West Coast or anywhere else? Ever?
No. I've actually... even in Massachusetts, slang is different everywhere. I met a kid from a different town who says tragic a lot. It's like, oh, it's tragic. I'm like, oh, sure. Yeah, it's tragic.
What? That literally defeats the purpose of that fucking vocabulary word. If you when your mother dies in a car accident, what is that? Because if you kicking someone in the knee is tragic, what is your mother dying in a car accident? What is that like?
That's pretty tragic too. I don't know.
Okay, that's not. That is not the equivalent. That is bullshit. You know what? Fucking. You know what? Being a kid is sick. Being a teenager in this generation. Not to be that guy, but Jesus Christ, our lingo is fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everyone in the world thinks that if they hear a Boston accent, they think something's wrong with us.
Wicked smart.
Yeah, that's what it is. They think we're wicked smart.
Wicked smart kid.
Oh my god. I try as hard as possible to not have that accent.
You know the Boston accent is the worst when you tell somebody from Massachusetts that the Boston accent, you can hear their Boston accent in their dialogue, and they say, "Oh God."
Oh God.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know.
But honestly, it's the closest to British, which is the original English.
You know what I actually read the other day? That British, or the original, like, what is the word I'm looking for? The British people, I guess. I don't know. Jesus Christ, that's so disrespectful.
British people, I guess.
The British people that colonized us. Their English is nothing like or is closer to our English than it was like oh, hello, tally ho, like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, no one uses Shakespearean anymore.
Is that what that is? Shakespearean? It's just, I know that it's closer to what we're talking like today than it is.
Yeah, it's not Sherlock Holmes English.
Yeah, like that, like Doctor Who, like Sherlock Holmes, like, oh, hello, Watson, like that kind of stuff. I think we got a little off track with that story.
Yeah, well,
I guess we had to fill in that last 5 minutes.
Yeah, they needed to see me win.
Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, there's a continuing trend that Justin just beats me every time at this game. I just can't win.
And other games. If you ever watch Beat Off. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, that was one time.
We're going to have another match of Beat Off soon.
Yeah. All right, but you play me in like Dark Souls or anything.
Can you? You probably will, but all right.
Thanks, everybody,
Good
for
talking
watching.
to you.
Later.
Bye.